What's going on, everyone? It's time to talk about something a little bit different. Today, we're going to go into more classic film territory. Today, we're going to talk about the war drama action film, The Great Escape. This is like almost a 3 hour ordeal. um, yeah. So, The Great Escape was released by MGM July 4th, 1963. Stars Steve McQueen right here. Also has James Garner, Richard Attenborough. Um, yeah, a whole pile of other big stars. Mr. Bronson's in this, and the guy who played Professor Loomis in Halloween and stuff's in this. And yeah, it was written by James Clavell and W.R. Burnett, and produced and directed by John Sturges, who's behind some pretty big, well-known films such as The Magnificent Seven, The Gunfight at OK Corral, Bad Day at Black Rock, Joe Kidd, and a whole pile of others. And this had a budget of $3.8 million. So, yeah, The Great Escape. It's based on a true story. And as far as all the research I've done, anyways, the characters and everything are represented well for the people who actually did this. And yeah, but for the time, this was a pretty big film as far as my understanding is, and it's definitely quite the moving story. Yeah, quite the upbeat story too, and yeah, I had a blast watching this. So yeah, Great Escape basically. So basically, during World War II, the Germans built a new prison camp for their prisoners of war, not like the Jews. This is for the captive prisoners from around the world, and a group of these ragtag war guys. There's like an American, a British, an Australian. They all team up together to build these elaborate tunnels out, and they do take their time plotting and figuring out the weak points of the prison, and they build this elaborate tunnels to escape. And there's like 50 to 70, or the scope is for 250 men to escape. And the first 2 hours of the film is them constructing it and hiding it and trying to be as sneaky as possible doing this while keeping the guards at bay and everything. And yeah, so they go, the escape happens, but then it's also the second part of the story is basically a mass slaughter, and if it was worth it, it's trying to escape that prison like that, and if it was a good thing or a bad thing, because half of them do get taken back or killed. Spoiler alert, sorry. And yeah, overall, this film is almost 3 hours long, but boy, is it always, it's nonstop. It's never a bore. It's always good. A lot of good humors mixed in with this too. Like when they first started digging and stuff, they did in the shower room, so through the drains, and yeah. So when they go to cover it up, it's just like, what do you? Guard comes in. What are you guys doing? And the guy's like, I'm sweeping. And the guy's like, I'm having a shower. The other ones over there don't work. And then one of the other guys is like, I'm a lifeguard watching him and stuff. It's like a lot of sneaky little things like that that make this film so fun and entertaining. Even when it's Steve McQueen's character gets put in the hole and stuff, it's always entertaining. There's always something going on. And yeah, there is a whistleblower at one point, and he feels bad and takes his own life almost pretty much. And yeah, there's a lot of good, heartwarming things, and it shows you doesn't matter where you're from or anything. In certain situations, you have to work together to get the job done and get out of certain situations and stuff. And it's always good to see that in films. You don't see these type of films these days. I actually really like going back and rewatching these type of movies and stuff, because a lot of them, they are long, but they are usually a lot of fun and stuff. The action is kind of sprinkled slightly throughout. This is more of a drama film than an action film, but I didn't know where else to put it, so I'm going to put this in the action section. But yeah, Great Escape, definitely one of my all-time favorite war movies out there. I've seen this a whole pile of times, but definitely a fun time to relive. If you have like a couple hours or it's a rainy day, check it out. It is close to Canadian Remembrance Day. I don't know if they have it in the States, but so yeah, definitely a good war film to check out if you haven't seen it. The music is fantastic in this. It's usually always upbeat. There is a lot of good tension and gripping scenes and everything throughout the story and stuff. It is very well written. So there's at least one character, at least every person could get behind at least one of the characters in the story, and it's definitely the cinematography is fantastic as well, and it's just groundbreaking to see this type of stuff because this is first, as far as I know, it's one of the few films where they actually utilized the cinematography, sound, and like the director all working together to make it work cohesively throughout the film. And like there's certain parts where it's a tension building part, but they have upbeat music and sort of like off kilter stuff like that was used in this to make it more pleasant, but also helps push the scene more emotionally. So yeah, The Great Escape is by far one of my favorite horror movies, and I don't really have anything negative to say about it. So I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 5. Definitely. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. You can probably find it on YouTube and stuff. It's a great movie. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. There's a trailer linked down below if you want to check that out. If it sounds like something you're interested in, or if you want to relive it, it's linked down there. Also, make sure you check out my Instagram. It's always linked down below where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future on my story. I usually hide the film title and hashtag and subject on our film, the hashtag, so you're aware of it. So yeah, follow me on Instagram to stay in the loop, or you can follow me on my Letterbox at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the video. And yeah, so make sure you like this video, so that some more people are aware of it. Hopefully we can get some, like, a new restoration of this, and yeah, hopefully keep this in the public eye for a while because it's really good. So yeah. Comment your opinions of the film down below. Let me know what you thought of it if you've seen it. Also, if you have any films that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, any films at all, it could be action or whatever, I'll watch anything. Comment those down below. I'll try to get to them as soon as I can and if I can find them. And yeah, make sure you subscribe because you never know what I'm going to talk about next. I got another big epic movie I think I'm going to check out next, but we'll see how that goes. And yeah, hopefully we can find, make sure you subscribe, so hopefully we can find something good and interesting and something odd that most people probably never thought of checking out together. So yeah, with that, watch out, make sure you be very cautious when you're escaping from Nazi prison camps, and I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So yeah, definitely check out The Great Escape if you can find it. It's really good. So till the next one, cheers.